front door. And now's the time. Fall leaves, fall dirt. Maybe where you live, you're going to have snow coming. Maybe you have pets that are tracking in mud. For 4 easy payments of $5 with free shipping and handling, we are going to give you the outdoor mat that you didn't just love, you begged for us to bring it back. Don Aslett's nice size 20 by 35 inch outdoor dirt trapping AstroTurf mat. And I'm here with my friend John Holt, who brings us all kinds of great solutions for our home. We should say that you used to bring this mat to QVC, something like more than 1 million had been ordered, and then you took it away for a while, and boy, did you hear about it.
We did. Everybody says, when are you bringing the mats back? So here we are.
That's right.
We brought them back.
Okay, so we'll tell you about the colors in a minute. We have 3 colors, but why have these been that requested item?
Well, what happens with these doormats is the dirt goes to the bottom of the mat. Here I've got my work boots on. If they were caked with mud, now this mat looks clean, right? All mats look clean when they're new. But before you even came over, what I did is I put 5 pounds of dirt in this mat just to show you how good it looks when it's filled with dirt.
5 pounds of dirt?
Well, here, you want to see?
I would have been impressed with 1 pound of dirt.
Okay, watch this. I'm going to just shake this out. Now imagine all that dirt coming into your home, scratching your hardwood, ruining your carpet fibers. Just a little bit of sand or dirt can ruin your floor. This will stop the dirt at the door. If you don't bring the dirt in, you don't have to take the dirt out.
It's the best under $20 gift. Okay, well, gift for yourself, really. I just want to quickly show you the colors. We have Urban Green, which you can see right here. And these are nice because back in the past, they were very popular, but they didn't have this key design, this motif.
The Greek key.
Yeah, so that looks really cool. So this is your Urban Green. Next to it is Sandbar, so that's just a nice brown. And then if you want to go with like a gray, a charcoal gray, we have Flint Gray right now. Flint Gray is the most popular. So why do these work so much better than, say, the cocoa mats or any other mat we might have?
I mean, I can show you real quick. I mean, a lot of people have these because, you know, you get them whatever size you want. They actually have too many bristles in them. When the dirt gets on a mat like this, basically it sits on the top. Even if you try to rub it in here, the next person that stands on this mat is going to be standing on that dirt.
So they might actually have clean shoes and then end up walking dirt into your house.
That's it. Okay, so, you know, how many people have just a hunk of rubber in front of their door? These don't do anything to stop the dirt from coming in your home. Again, all of the dirt sits on top. So the next person that stands on this is standing on the dirt. So we reinvented the wheel here, Sandra. Basically, I'm going to take this entire canister of dirt and just pour it into the mat here. These bristles, oh, there's a leaf, that's okay. Leaves can get trapped on there too. But here, the dirt goes to the bottom of the mat. The bristles are about 1 inch long.
I really like the fact that you can't even see the dirt.
Right,
it's like disappears.
And the dirt doesn't go through. On the back of the mat, we have a non-slip backing. So if you put this outside, you wipe your feet on it, the mat actually stays put because of the non-slip backing. But again, to clean this out, you just basically pick it up, you give it a little shake. It's so easy for the dirt to come out of it.
It's the Don Aslett magic show. The dirt disappears and then it reappears when you shake it out.
And again,
the mat looked clean even when it had all that dirt in it.
And I didn't pour any dirt into this mat either. Well, I did before you came over, but you can't even see it. Now watch, I'll just pick this up. So it doesn't matter what color mat you get, it's gonna hold the dirt, it's gonna hide the dirt. Now over the course of a year, 40 pounds of this dirt can enter your home. Oh. And it comes in on your pet's feet and on your feet. This is, you know, Don's written over 30 books, and in every single one of his books, basically he says the #1 cleaning secret is not a broom or a mop or a vacuum or any of that. These doormats, if you properly mat every single entrance to your home, that in itself is going to cut your cleaning in half.
Especially if you have pets. I just think of like all the time, you know, I have 2 dogs, I take them out, they come in, muddy paws.
Yeah.
They're tracking in leaves and dirt.
Well, it's just that even if you take your shoes off, you're taking them off inside the house.
Absolutely.
You want to stop the dirt on the outside of your house. You come in on your bare feet. They're not so stiff that you can't walk across it. Pets don't mind walking across it. I've got an old barn cat. He's 15 years old. I find him laying upside down on these mats outside. It's like a back scratcher for him.
That was a tremendous amount of dirt that just came out of that mat.
Well, that's probably another 5 pounds of dirt. Imagine that. Every month, if you can stop about 5 pounds of dirt from coming into your home, you're going to have to sweep, vacuum and mop an awful lot less.
You know, when you held up those other two mats, I immediately noticed that they're much smaller, yet they are the size you see when you
Right,
go to the store. And if you get those home catalogs and they sell mats, they're generally about this size. Why did you make them not just 20 inches, which could be a little bit
Right.
wider, but longer? You made them 35 inches long. Why is that?
A standard mat in a store is 18 by 20, okay? Your door is 36 inches wide. That's why we made this 35 inches wide, so it takes up the whole width of your door, even fits in that little trim there.
That's actually really nice, just for practicality, but it also looks better to have a mat that actually matches the size of your door.
Well, it does, you know, if you could have a butler at your door cleaning your shoes before you come in, that's exactly what this does. You don't even have to really wipe. When you step on this mat, like if you have work boots on like I do, with all the little ridges in the boot here, with the bristles being an inch long, if you come in tight, watch what happens here. See how these bristles get right up inside my shoe? So when you wipe with this, you're scraping all the dirt out of the ridges on your work boots, your kids' shoes, their sneakers that, you know, when they come home from school, they may have been out on the playground when it was wet and they got caked mud inside their shoes. All they have to do is give a little bit of a wipe. You get the dirt out of your feet. Again, I'll just keep pouring this canister in here.
So you're shaking out the dirt.
Yeah.
If I get more than that on it, like let's say I get mud on it, how would I clean this?
Okay, well, you know, mud's gonna dry, then you can just shake it off.
Okay.
But if it's really wet and muddy and you wanna clean it, okay, here, the dry dirt just falls right out. But if it's wet mud, take a garden hose, give it a blast, just hang it over your deck rail for about 5 minutes. The water will drip out of it. It'll be dry. You're ready to go.
Do you know what I was
Remember,
just thinking about?
Nothing gets through it either.
Wait, can you imagine if you took this type of mat, this kind of natural bristle mat, and like put a garden hose on that?
It'd
It
stay
would
wet
be-
for a month.
It would be a mess. And actually, they end up being messy. You know, this is the kind you see most often. It'll have a little design on it. Sometimes you can get a monogram, the whole bit. But they're basically useless when it comes to doing the one thing you want your doormat to do, and that's keep dirt out.
Yeah, I mean, it'll hold
They
a little
fail
bit.
at the one thing that they're supposed to do most. I mean, maybe a little bit, but like look at the dirt laying
You
on
know,
top
a lot
of
of people buy a doormat because they want it to look good, but you want it
These
to
actually look
work good, okay? Now over here, here's the darker colored mat, but it doesn't matter what color mat. I can just keep pouring the dirt into this, and you can see it's just this. You'll eventually start to see it because I'm pouring so much into this. You know, I actually put one under my cat litter box, so when the cat comes out of the litter box, they have to step on the mat.
Oh my gosh, you know what? Wait, if you have a cat,
Yeah.
maybe get two. Get one for your litter box. That's a really, really good idea, because that's the worst thing about litter boxes is that the litter does tend to migrate. You want it to be
Exactly.
stopped.
And you know what? I've got 4 doors. I got a front door. I got a slider off my deck, and I've got a back door and a basement door. I've got
Good
one of
for coming
these
in the garage.
front of every single door. Here's your front door when you come home from work. You know, you just walk across it. You stop the dirt right there.
This is such a great price too. So over 1,100 have been ordered. 4 easy payments of $5, free shipping and handling. What you're seeing in use right there is that urban green, but we also have it in the sandbar, which is the tan, and that flint gray, which is really, really popular. Everything in this show is on 4 easy payments. When Dan and I say goodbye to you at 2 a.m., that easy pay is going away. Now's the time to pick it up.
Easy to clean, durable, practically indestructible, non-slip backing, hose it off if it gets wet mud on it, nice Greek pattern.
That's a shocking amount of dirt.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, here, this is about 20 pounds of dirt right here that I just poured from the one mat.
Wow.
That is really
And you
gonna
know what?
save you a
And
lot of
that's
cleaning.
when I make my exit. And I'll leave you to clean that up.
I'll be happy
It's so
to.
great to see you. All right, well, don't go anywhere, because coming up a little bit later, the Berkshire reversible solid